Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I am gonna be trying to do something with this right here, otherwise known as my experience, which I have the nuggets and the blocks of experience just stored right there, coming from the sifting farm and processor. As you can probably see off camera, I've put some detailing and a building on to this, except for the back. I've yet to finish the back of this, or really any. I have yet to finish the building at all, really. But over here, I want to pull out the XP from in there and over here to use it for possibly enchanting and other things that from a crate extension mod called Crate Enchanting Industry, as you can see here. So to do that, I need this thing called the disenchanter, which I need a lot of copper casings for. To get copper casings, I can just go back to my sifting and processing farm over here. I can grab copper, and I can just go to this pillar of oak logs that I set up before pressing record here, just to do this. And I can just right click all these and turn them all into copper casings, just like so. And this would give me 64 copper casings to work with. A lot more copper casings than I think I'll need, but it's just to have them. I don't know how many copper casings I'll necessarily need for this farm, so I figured I might as well have more than I need than less than I need. So, and then I can just shift right click with this wrench here just to pick them all up without using any durability or anything. So now I just need sandpaper, which I can just pull normal sandpaper out of my transmutation tablet, like so. And if I go to crafting table, I can now use one sandpaper to get one disenchanter. I don't know if I need more than one disenchanter, but we will find out momentarily. So for this disenchanter to work, I'll have to come over here. So I have that right there. So first off, how do I want to build the experience out of here? So if I look at a block of experience here, and I look at its uses, disenchanter, I can use one on a disenchanting table to get liquid experience. But if I take out a stack, can I throw a stack onto a disenchanter at once? No. But if I stand on it, it takes my experience. Throw one on it. How does this work? So if I go on top of it, it drains my experience. If I throw the block of experience on there, it does nothing. Let me go grab some of my pipes so I can get this draining into the tank I have set up. Where's my pipes? Do I have pipes? I think I have pipes somewhere, right? Is that really... Well, if I could... Oh, it's in my backpack. They're in my backpack. Cool. So, food pipes and my mechanical pipe. Then if I head back to my area over here, and if I just do a head and carve out this little area so I can have the piping be underground. That goes there, goes here, mechanical pump go there, and fluid pump there. Then I need to get this powered. I should be able to just grab power from through this wall. No. Over here. So to get that to over here, I believe there's a gearbox here. Can use this gearbox to run a shaft right here. And then if I carve out all of this here, and so that I can access this, and then if I mine back to where I'm pulling the power from, there we go. Fill up this hole. And now I should be able to just run it through this right here. If I just put two cogwheels, I can just have it all underground, so you don't even see it. Granted, I will need to use belts and stuff to transport the experience over. However, for now, I don't need to pull the experience automatically yet, as I've not yet begun that. I can either do a chain of cogwheels here, or I can just use a belt. Just use a chain of cogwheels. I think that's just the... Is it? No, let's just use a belt. The belt's the cheaper thing for me, to be honest. So to use belt, I can just put it like that. And then if I grab a mechanical belt from my transportation table, and the belt like that, then a cogwheel onto that belt, and it will flow from there into where it needs to go. And I can just proceed to rebury all of this, as it is just not needed right now to be exposed, as I don't need to edit this anymore for now. For now, this works. So now I have that tank set up. How do I get this to drain? So, right-clicking it doesn't work. I would have sworn it was just throwing it on, like it is for the drain, for like the draining the logs and such. Just standing on it drains my XP if I do it that way. Can I get this to intake? How would I get it to intake though? No, that doesn't make it do anything. It's getting nighttime, so I'm just gonna sleep real quick. But do I have to run a mechanical belt into it with funnels? In which case, can it take a stack, or will I need to maybe do it one by one? If I'm doing it one by one, then the item drain should always be active, which is a plus. If I'm doing it stack by stack, I might run out of like experience stored, which is fine by me, but I might need it later on, so we will see. Because I don't think I want... I think, yeah, I think logically doing it one by one is how I want to do it. Just so, yes, it's slowly trickling out, but it keeps up the stock, so I don't have zeros like I do from over here, where at times I have none of these to keep up with the processing system, while I just have an overflow of iron. I don't know why the iron is so... I don't know why I get so much more iron. Probably because it's higher odds than the other. But I suppose I just have to test if I can use insight funnels to funnel into it. So I just go grab dry kelp, which I actually have changed the dried kelp system over here. I just changed the storage system, so it now is facing out in like this midsection like all my other storages. Just so it's easier for me to put a structure on this when I want to do that. And I also buried all the components here just to make it a bit cleaner to the eye. And I managed to remove some vertical gearboxes, which I was able to replace with things like mechanical belts, for example, to do the same thing, to do the same purpose I was using the gearbox for, but preserve the gearbox for something else in the future. So yeah, we'll get some of these funnels. And I just want to test. Can I maybe... Because I think I'll feed the stuff in through the back here if I can. Does that seem possible? I think I can do it. Because all my other belts are one block lower. Okay. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I'll just have to turn the belt there, and then turn the belt there again to go straight all the way down here. Yeah, I think this belt can work. I think this belt actually works pretty well. All things considered. That is an issue. The belt needs to be one block down. So this is how the belt needs to be over here. Actually, there's a thing called chutes and such. I can just feed it in... I can just feed it into... maybe a yeah, I can... Whoops. But... I can probably just make a belt right above here, leading to about here, before it drops down onto a smaller belt. Oh yeah, because I can do angles. I can do angles with belts. Yes. Like right here, I can put a mechanical belt that is just simply like that. And then that would be a transitionary belt from there to, no, it's not what I want. I want that. There to over... No, it's not what I want either. There to over here. And that will go from there to there. And that looks like it should work once I hook everything up. I think this will work well. I just have to test that this actually... like, I can actually feed this disenchanter like this. So I can put a cog wheel like... That's unfortunate. Of course it's going the wrong direction. Why would it not be going the wrong direction? Let me take this off. Okay. Hear me out. What if I did this? Will that no, it's still going the wrong direction. I need that gear there for that pipe. Unless I were to put the pipe here. And get some of my levels back. And that would drain like all of it. So just got all my levels back. But go like that, so that's there. And then if I because I want to be able to hide the gears. Like, if possible, I would love to hide the gears. So, what if actually I were to just, just do this? That still goes the wrong way. So I need a reverse gear. Meaning I need to put it back like this. And then like that. Then I need a gearbox, but I wonder if I can, well, I need a casing, and it's a casing. So let me get into the site, and I need a log as well. So one log as well, and then if I put the log down, I can make it a casing, ta-da. And then if I make this a reverse gear shift, and then make it feed into that, and then I put that on there. Okay. Okay, so if it's going one by one, it's just getting drained. Cool. So this works. And this will just drain it. Okay, cool. So this system should now work. Now, I need to go ahead. I don't want to use 2 gearboxes for this, so I'm gonna have to put that there. And then a gearbox there. Then I can make these 2 belts turn the same way by just belting them together like that. And then if I head inside the building over here, so what I will need to do, so do I have a building block? No, I just need a stack of the building block. Preferably something I can easily pick up. Wool, no. Obsidian. Sure, whatever. So, we can put that there, that there. And which one is experience? Experience is this one, so if I... On the third one, I need to start it, so... 1, 2, 3... So right here is where I need to pull out from. That's actually perfect. It's right before, where it actually does anything. Okay, so... If I just go, like... Please tell me I can just, you know, go like this. And, okay, this is gonna be some wiring and a half. That has to go there. So this has to go to this. This has to go to this. I have to do that a second earlier, it looks like. So that has to just be, because I need a line to pull it out. So if I just go like that, and then if I were to go maybe like that, and then I should just be able to connect it like that. And then I need it to go from here to about here. And if I just go like that to that, and then if I put a dot there, and then that to that, perfect. And then I can just, casing this and pick it up. Okay, so now I just need to put gears on this in the right places. So, I also just need to check that this works. If I put a funnel here, and I make it out, it does work. Yes! So it will pull out one by one. And then it will go across here. Perfect. Okay. So, I can make this turn the same direction of this by just applying a belt right here and making it turn like that. Cool. And I think if I just put a gearbox here, now it goes the wrong direction. I was hoping that would work. I was hoping. Okay, that is not what I wanted. This needs to go to here. And that just needs to go down that line. Okay. So how do I power this to go the right is the question. Okay. So that's facing the wrong direction. What if I, you know, take a gear, that's going the wrong way, but that's going the right way. And then I can just put a line like that. Perfect. Now it's going out. And if I just bank all this stuff, because I don't think I need any of that anymore. So now it's taking out of here. And it is going over to this disenchanting setup, which I hope is keeping up. Is it keeping up? Okay, I think it's keeping up easily enough. Now, the question is, will it stop when this tank is full? Or will it just keep pulling? If it keeps pulling, I need something to catch the excess. But I'll have to wait till this fills to test that. Also, having something that I can use that's like a spout or something of experience could be good to repair gear and such. So, I believe I have a spout somewhere. So, let's actually get that two up and running. Um, hmm. Okay. So, I have a spout right here. And where do we want to do this spout? I think right next to this works well enough now. That's zombie. So what I will need is I need this put with a cog to get a mechanical pump. Mechanical pump will need to go right there, facing out. Pipe. Well, not pipe, it's just one pipe. And then I can put spout right here. And to get a depot, or a deposit, or depot, sorry, I just need an andesite casing from in here, which I still need to figure out a farm for. I've yet to really come up with an idea that would work for that. And then if I just gear, and just replace the torch right there, this spout will fill up. And whenever I get my hands on a mending book, I can just put my mending equipment there and it will fill up. Now, in terms of accessing this, I will have to figure out a system for that, but that's for maybe a later project, as I'm not really... Because I can just put a pipe on it, I think, and it would work, but... I wonder, can you get a bucket of experience? No, I can't. But one of the main things to do with all this experience now that I'm draining it is to make these bottles of hyper enchanting, which you can do from item draining, or you use liquid experience, and glowing insects, lapis, and a blaze burner that's fueled by a blaze cake to mix it into a liquid hyper experience. So, having this infinite supply of liquid experience will enable us to eventually go and get that hyper experience, which enables higher level enchanting. Oh, this is pulling experience out a lot faster than a... Well, it is pulling out by the block, so it would make sense, yeah. I am pulling out 9 at a time. So yeah, maybe it can't keep up with the experience I'm pulling out. But yeah, I think eventually this will fill, and I really hope that this stops pulling when this is full. That's what I'm really hoping. When this can't take anything, it will just not pull. But we will see. I don't know if that is the case. But yeah. Otherwise, I might just have to disable it when I don't need anything. So, but another thing... Okay, why is a creeper spawning in this area? I need to light up this area, apparently. If mobs can still spawn here. Two creepers? Are you... 3 creepers? Okay, I have a bow on me for this. Hold on. 4 creepers. Alright then. That should hit. Oh, or it does. Sadly, I don't have an infinity bow yet, but is what it is. Well, mending bow would actually probably be better because I can kind of just pull arrows out of my table. But now that we have this experience thing going, another thing I wanted to do today was potentially getting a sand and gravel farm going. And if you're not familiar with how the crushers and here work, is I have a cobblestone generator up here, and that's crushing cobble. It drills mine in cobble. The cobble gets crushed into gravel, which gets sifted. And a nice thing about gravel here is if I crush the gravel, I can get sand. And the sand, essentially, is what I need to get things such as concrete and just the basic building materials I want later on just to use to make like my factories and my warehouses and all of that type of thing. What? What is I have to look up what infosand is later. That sounds interesting. That sounds really interesting. But yeah. So essentially for sand, I can just recreate this farm, I think, without the sifters, and just put 2 crushers. And for gravel, I just keep it 1 crusher and no sifters. So I will cut back here when I have the cobblestone generator set up, and we can move on to the next step for that. And now the cobblestone generator is done, and as you can see, I've started placing crushers in, which I can actually just go and place all the way now. And because I was just using crushers as measurements of where to put the cobblestone gens. So this left one that's on the slightly lower terrain will be gravel, and then this one will be sand. And the sand one has to go through 2 crushers, which is why it needed to be higher than the gravel one. And if I just bring this all the way down, okay, perfect. I need more crushers. The stack of crushers apparently was not enough. It's more than a stack of crushers. Well, this should give me all the sand and gravel I need, because eventually I plan on getting a train going around to all these farms and bringing them to a giant warehouse that I want to build. So, if it overflows the storage, is good. I just would have to make the train able to hold it. So now, to get the stone mined, I need something called a drill. In my sifting farm, I use this mechanical drill as it's the fastest the sifters can keep up with. But since I kind of want to make these diamond drills. I don't know what the point of these like tipped drills do different, but I kind of want this diamond drill. And to get this diamond drill, I need diamonds, iron, and the casing. So if I just grab a stack of diamonds and a stack of iron, do I have casing? Can I use this casing? I don't think I can use this casing. I cannot use this casing. Okay. Let's grab my backpack. I think I have 1 casing. Okay. Let me grab some logs real quick. And some andesite casing. And some logs. And let's just go ahead and place these logs real quick. And just have to go ahead and just casing all these. And just go like this. And let's just do that again with the last 24 of these. So might as well. And I'm just holding shift and right click. Just do this while I have the casings in my offhand. And yeah. So we'll do this, well not iron. I don't know how many of these I need. 21 drills. I think that might not be enough. Let me go put them on real quick and we will see. That's not what I wanted. Okay, no. Put 1, 2. And I just need a temporary thing going. Just need. Okay, so I just need a temporary thing going across here for now. And that is actually too high. I just realized that's too high, it's not even touching the stone. So let me just lower it by 1 to here. I hear a wandering trader. I wonder if the wandering trader has anything useful. I'll have to check momentarily. Okay, so it seems like I'll just have to go ahead and place, right click, place, right click, place, right click. Yeah, it seems like this is just how I'm gonna do it. And then I can pick up all these casings. And this. And then I can just come down here. I don't even need this actually, because I'm just placing the right click and place, right click, place, right click, place, right click, place, right click. And just gonna keep doing this until I have all the drills placed. Are you kidding? I'm one short. How? I can't. I need literally one more drill. Are you kidding me? Okay, so I just need 2 diamonds. And the last drill is crafted. And if I just go back up here, I'm gonna put this last. Okay, I'm gonna have to light up this area because that's a creeper. Also, to explain why like this is in the air is just because I figured it would just look better if I just had this all in the same level terrain, and this seems to be a level I literally have everything on coincidentally, so like eventually I can just flatten out this whole area and just have like a strip of factories maybe going straight down this way, so, which I can just have the train go down for picking up everything, and then I can have like this under like this little porch area under all the factories just going that way on both sides and this road in the middle. I thought it just looked nice, and at least the idea of it nice. I also have the 2 belts hooked together, so I only need to get 1 belt hooked up and both belts will be running. Let me just kill these creepers. Because I don't want to risk anything getting blown up. Yeah, I just don't risk anything with creepers. Bucket of tropical fish. I can learn a bucket of tropical. Let me just grab some emeralds real quick. And I'm just gonna buy like the random stuff like gray dye, coral, sure, I don't have it learned. And then the bucket tropical fish, so why not? The coral just also helps because it just means I don't have to find a coral biome to get coral. So, but yeah, let's back on topic. Let's get this belt hooked up. Which to do that, I just need one belt to be hooked up. This is not flowing in the right direction. However, if I put a cogwheel here, and this here, I can just put a belt from this to the strip of power there, and it's powering both treadmills to pick up items now. And then I need to remove these, as these are blocking me from getting power to the crushers. And I need to figure out which way is which for these. So, if I just go like this, and okay, so for this, it looks like I can just do that, and that. That will work perfect. Now, on the other side, I will need to use the reverse. I need 2 reverse shifts in order to get it to rotate towards the other crusher to create the crushing motion that I need. Perfect. And then I can take this and I can just say to feed it over. Do I have more cogs in here? I do not. So I just need to grab more cogs out of my table here. Or I could just use a belt to transfer power. Yeah, let's actually just do that. I think I like that best. And then just keep this here. Yeah, just keep it like that. And remove this section here. That's blocking. That's... And then I will put from here to here a shaft. And I'm just going to use a mechanical belt to transfer the power. So that way it's turning the exact same way. So now for this one I still need a shift on the left. And then I will need a shaft on the right. And now I need to get the power up to the top. So I can just I think go back to the center. Or okay. So what I think I want to do here is this is definitely strip cogwheels right here. That's no doubt about it. That's strip cogwheels. Or I can just use a belt and shafts. Use one belt and all shafts. Just saving on wood, I guess. Would that work though? Because because I need to use a gearbox. I need to feed into a vertical gearbox from the side to turn it. So if I get my backpack and grab my vertical gearboxes and then put my backpack back on the back. Okay, so this will have to go right here. Have to be like that. There. That's how it's gonna have to be. Yeah, I could do this with the belt, actually. I'm just gonna do this with the belt. I think using a belt is just more aesthetically pleasing. Because it gets all the drills turning the same way as well. Let's grab the shafts out of my back. Oh, I don't have. I just need to grab more shafts out of my table here. So if I just go and grab more shafts, and yeah, and now I can just put a mechanical belt from here all the way to here. Perfect. And then this can be powered by belt going from here to here by all technicalities. And that's sand protection working. Perfect. So that goes in the middle. The shaft goes there. I need this all the way across here. And then I need to get a vertical gearbox right here. And then turn it. And yeah, just have to repeat the process of the other side. And this farm should be up and running, which is good. Oh, I just need to put this out one more. And there we go. Pick that up, and that is my gravel working as well. And as you can see, sand and gravel are both being fed into the storage. Oh, there's some... Okay, so I need some open things, because there's other drops from this. So... let me... this needs to be unlocked. So this unlock, and I'll just pull them both out. And that I will save, because I think clay is another one. So I'll just save it for clay. And that should prevent it from getting jammed, I think. Yeah, I think that should keep it from getting jammed. So I'll just quantity, and then I'll just lock it like that. Yeah, the main thing though is why I have these normal drawers as well as these stack drawers is because it's the composite drawer makes it into sandstone, which is kind of annoying. Why is the cobblestone going everywhere up here, not in the thing? Oh. That's been creating too much cobblestone and not enough of it's going down. That's an issue. Let me disable this for a moment. I'll just disable the farm for a moment. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna, you know, go like this. And it's gonna flood the entire farm for a moment. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna push the shoots down one more. Let me look at my farm in here. Yeah, the shoots right in the thing, and it just goes right in. Right in, and then it just drops down, and then... So what was the issue over here? Why is it overflowing and going everywhere? Is it because I used diamond drills? Because this is a lot of cobblestone that I just kind of wasted. Like, is it because it's diamond drills? I would have thought the chute would be able to keep up, no? Like, is anything being... Like, it was working for a moment, but it was just a lot of... producing a lot of waste. Like, is anything... Okay, so yeah, it is producing sand and gravel. But it's also producing a lot of waste and materials. Because the drills are too fast. So I might have to just downgrade to a mechanical drill. Which actually, let's just do that real quick, so let's grab... So it's... grab 2 stacks of that, that's this. Yeah, I'm just gonna downgrade it to the same drill I use in here, just because it's moving way too quick for the entire thing to keep it up and producing too much waste cobblestone for me. Like, I don't want all this cobblestone just being wasted. Like, having this dropped entities is not good for my world or anything, I don't think. So I'm just gonna replace it with the easier option of just having the normal, basic mechanical drills. And it should still work, though just not gonna be as quick. Which is perfectly fine. It still breaks pretty quick. Yeah, there we go, it's not producing nearly as much waste. I just want to pick up all of this waste though, so it's not getting items stacked. Because items like to stack in Minecraft, so by me picking it up, the dropped items shouldn't stack onto things that are not being collected. Should be working. I don't know how the cobblestone dropped out here. Let me just, go like this, maybe. And just put up another layer around everything so the cobblestone doesn't fall out. And, we will be able to wrap this up. Alright. Yeah, just finish wrapping an extra layer around this to avoid any cobblestone just falling out of the thing without getting caught in the shit. Alright. And that should be that. What is with these creepers, I swear? I really just missed 2 shots. I'm standing next to the target, that's amazing. Torches. Some lights down here. And kill these zombies. And now we can just go and sleep away at night, because that should be everything I need to do for now. But yeah, I think that is everything that I wanted to do today. Because sand and gravel farm should be up and running. Shouldn't be getting jammed anytime soon. It's just, oh, one thing. I need to put these storage upgrades on, especially on this this and one of these at least. Or well, two of these, or three or four. Just because I want to make sure that these, don't run out of space and get jammed. Oh, and also, this is jammed from cobblestone, so I just need to pick up the cobblestone. Because there's cobblestone oh, okay. But yeah, the cobblestone lakes are bad, it seems, at times. Oh, that's a lot of gravel. Let me just put this gravel in. Why is cobblestone falling through? I am missing an entire I'm missing an entire crusher. No wonder it's getting jammed over here. I didn't even realize I was missing an entire crusher. Cobblestone should stop falling through. I'm gonna pick up all this though, just to get it in. Over here, I'm gonna pick all of this up to try get storage caught up. Because I want the storage to catch up, so I'm just gonna try and make it so I can help it out a little bit. Throwing everything away. Seems like it does move. Okay. I think there's a way I can fix this issue. What if I geared up gear? And let me just play around with this idea real quick. But if I were to theoretically gear up gear, and murder this creeper. Okay. That alone, I think, should be enough, in all honesty. I just need to get that translated to here. Which, how would I do that? Oh, that's not even connected. That's not even connected to that, so that's perfect, actually. I think. Because means I can just put it right here and remove this gear. And if I just get a belt and just put the belt like so, that should help get everything a lot quicker. And yeah, the gravel belt seems to be clearing off, and the sand belt is doing the same. Perfect. Now there's no backlog. Everything's getting in time. Perfect. Well done. Well, that's the sand and gravel farm done, and the experience has ran out. And it's probably draining as going in, nowhere near filled. So over time, hopefully this tank gets filled up. It's gonna take a while, I know, but over time, hopefully this will get filled, and I will start getting a backlog of experience just to be able to have some experience on hand. But with that, I think I'm gonna call this episode there. So, thank you all for watching. And if you enjoyed the episode, please consider leaving a like or subscribing. It really helps out the channel, especially if you do something simple as write a comment of like, hi, I enjoyed the video or whatever, because it just gets the YouTube algorithm to recommend the video to more people. This is Sathir signing out. Peace.